I grew up in the most famous family in rodeo. I didn't know any difference growing up besides this is what we did. We traveled, we went to rodeos, we roped. Growing up in that atmosphere was, you know, it's what I did. I was riding a horse and roping whenever I was 4 or 5 years old. I had the best childhood of any of my friends that I know. Growing up, it was being 10 years old, traveling all over the country, getting to homeschool, getting to ride horses, getting to be outside, and then being with my family, you know, every part of the day. That's what prepared me for today, for my job today, is growing up in it my entire life. That prepared me for what I was going to do in my career. I believe the comment of having success too soon is something that people that don't achieve success at a young age come up with. The difference for me was whenever I was 12 years old, I knew exactly what I wanted to do in life. I set my goals whenever I was 12, 13, 14 years old, and I went to work then to achieve my goals. My first goal, wanted to be the youngest guy to ever make the national finals rodeo. When I turned 18, you have to be 18 to be professional. Nobody's ever made the finals when they're 18. That was my goal. But I gave up sports. I gave up hanging out with my friends, preparing myself for the future so I can reach the goals that I've set, which are the highest goals. I never feel bad about winning. I would feel bad if I didn't win because of the opportunities I've been given. I've had better opportunities growing up in the family that I've grown up in. Better opportunities to be a champion than probably anybody in the history of rodeo. So whenever I do win, which is expected, I don't feel bad for all those other guys that didn't win because they didn't have the same opportunity as I did. So I better win because if not, then that means that I didn't work as hard. I didn't put as much into it because those guys who had less opportunity put 1,000 times more in it than I did. I don't want to lack in any area of my roping because I know I've had the opportunity to have done the most and to be the very best roper there will ever be. When I first heard about the American, blew my mind. I was like, I was so excited. I got fired up about rodeo and roping, and I was so ready ever since then, I'm like, March 2nd, here we come. What fears me about the American is all those other guys walking away disappointed. All my friends walking away disappointed because they didn't win it. Because I was standing up there on the stage and took the big purse back to Decatur, Texas. Losing is not an option, and it's not an option at the American. It's not going to happen.